men naturally desire knowledge, said Aristotle. The purpose of my speech is to inform my audience about the compatibility between the Bible and science. I have been an avid Bible student for about 40 years. I think that this subject about science and the Bible is fascinating. And I also am very interested in science matters, of course, so much that I ended up studying biological science, and because I wanted to dig deeper on the subject. And I know that this topic is very controversial, but I just wanna show what some things that I found in the Bible that are compatible with science, among many, but these are the three that I wanted to bring today. For example, centuries ago, people thought that the earth was flat. There are some people that think that today. But for example, Aristotle, he wrote a book on the heavens, and on this book, he said that the earth was, he theorized actually, that the earth was a sphere. This theory was accepted for about 2,000 years, but look what the Bible said 3,500 years ago. There is one who is dwelling above the circle of the earth. Interestingly, the Hebrew word for circle that was translated in this to English in this translation may be also rendered sphere. That was the New World Translation of the Holy Scripture, 2013. This scripture was written thousands of years before scientists could prove it by observing the earth from outer space. And what about health facts? Is the Bible account compatible with science there? Well, it brought to mind while I was writing this speech what happened to Jesus when he was about to be executed. He went to a secluded location and he started to pray. And he was in such deep distress and grief that his sweat turned into blood. Now, okay, is that possible? But the Bible account says, and being in an agony, he prayed more earnestly, and his sweat was as it were great drops of blood falling down to the ground. I use the King James Version 2022 in this scripture. What does science say about it? Well, there were cases in which people with ailments sweat blood. The name of this disease is hematohidrosis, and it's a very rare condition, and that happens in many different situations. But one situation that it happens is it may occur in an individual who is suffering from extreme levels of stress. NIH 2013. Interesting. Our natural world can also attest that the science is compatible with the Bible and vice versa, or Bible is compatible with science. If we see the water cycle, for example, until the 1800s, they didn't have a good understanding about it, thousands of years ago. But look what the Bible stated thousands and thousands of years ago. He draws up the drops of water. They condense into rain from his mist. Then the clouds pour down. They shower down upon mankind. I used again the New World Translation of the Holy Bible, 2013. The National Oceanic Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, explains that liquid water evaporates into vapor, condenses to form clouds, and precipitates back to the earth in the form of rain and snow. NOAA, 2019. There was no way for these writers to know things like this in such detail. In conclusion, these are some samples of how the Bible is scientifically accurate. It agrees with astronomy, health facts, the natural world that we learn in way before its time. Many look at this ancient book as non-practical for us today. But after this discussion, do you think it's worth a deeper examination of it? You may be pleasantly surprised if you do.